And I really like using this drummer feature. So if you've not selected this before, create, this gives us kind of a baseline, almost literally, to start our project with. So you see I can actually choose from a variety of drummers over here. And then I can kind of adjust accordingly. So if I want a lot of kick, snare, and claps, I can turn that up and you can see that adjustment happens there. So if we have a listen to this. Okay, and I can decide if I want it to be a little more complex than that by moving this over here, and I can have it be louder or softer. I can select different presets. You see everything gets adjusted over here accordingly. Okay, so I might mute that by clicking that right here. So now when I'm adding other loops or if I'm adding my own recording in, then I won't hear the drummer, which is useful just for me to isolate other sounds. So I will mute that, I hit record, it counts me in, and then I will introduce my name, the name of the show. I'll give people a few seconds introducing what the show is going to be all about. I'll thank them for listening, and I'll say enjoy the show. So because I've muted the drummer, I can just listen to my voice. It counts me in. Okay, and again, since I want to cut that out, Command T, I select, I delete, and I might move my voice over a little bit. And I'm going to come up to Mix, Show Automation. So this is going to let me adjust the volume. So if my voice is not loud enough, I can adjust that. But I don't just want drums in my voice, I want to have a few other loops as well. So I hit the loops button over here. I can search by instrument. So maybe I want to add some strings over top, and I can select any of these and listen. Lots and lots and lots to choose from. Oops, sorry, I'll create a new track first. And then I can pull this right in here. I can do loop on or off, so that's just going to go continuously. This I can drag out for a while. If I want to zoom way out, I might do is just split the clip there. Great. So I'm going to want this to fade out eventually. So I'll just fade that. I also want this to fade out. And let's have a listen. And then I will introduce. So when I start talking, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to fade so that I'm a little bit easier to hear. And I'm going to punch my voice a little louder. And I might just fade myself a little bit at the end. And then I will introduce my name, the name of the show. I'll give people a few seconds introducing what the show is going to be all about. I'll thank them for listening. Okay, so that's about right. And then I could play around and I can add in again, maybe I'll add in a little tambourine. Just to give it a little bit of a different feel towards the end. I'm just going to pull in a few of those. Again, I'll drag them so they're nice and close. And then I will introduce my name, the name of the show. I'll give people a few seconds introducing what the show is going to be all about. I'll thank them for listening and say enjoy the show. And the reason that I like kind of one instrument playing at the end that I fade out is then when I have the audio recording, I can pull that in and I would drop that just about here so that you hear the first segment actually begin as this is fading out. That's kind of a nice effect. Okay, so there's your reminder of just the quick, simple, easy way to get started with building your introduction, your intro music for your podcast.